Hi. Uh, I have a few things to say about kind of the concept of lying. I'm good at it. For a long time, I did theater. Almost like 10 years of my life. To the pursuit of kind of fame and wanting to be known and well respected and I did it. I worked professionally in many theatrical productions, most of my adult life, and for the most part I'm very, very, very proud. But I always found it was very difficult to tell others with confidence that I was an actor, because it gives this sort of connotation of, am I being truthful at any given moment? And I think that's very valid. If you're able to pretend so well that no one knows the difference, where does the line stop? Where does it blur? So I tend... And so I was in college and I made, well, first off, so many mistakes. But I created a huge lie. And because I was young, the world was new. I could be whoever I wanted to be. I didn't have to continue being the person that I thought I should be or was supposed to be. But it hurt a lot of people, and it deeply scarred me. If you can lie, and you do, okay, so let me start off, follow up. Forgive my non-linear approach to whatever story I'm telling. I don't really care. None of this was thought of beforehand. I suppose now I live as honestly as I can. I lived so much of my life, I believe, pretending. I was born into a family where their ideals, politics, and religious rites and rituals weren't really what I believed deep down, truly. But at the same time, when you're born into that, how are you to know? How are you to know without knowing an opposite? So, once I went to college, or actually one of my first jobs, I was finally able to work with someone who was really anti-religion. And I was just floored. I was flabbergasted by how much he was able to just be on the opposite side of the coin. And I realized there was much more to life than my own one opinion. My neighbor seems to be playing music. I don't know if he's actually like playing it or just listening to music. But I appreciate it, I guess. I do the same. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Though I was distracted from what I was saying, I try to live honestly. Now, of course, yeah, here I am being anonymous, but I'm not being dishonest. I'm just not showing you who I am. I had to come to terms with what I truly believed versus what my family, my friends, my culture wanted me to believe. And it's tough finding your own individuality in this world. Everything we know is based off of someone else's knowledge that's been passed down and shared down for up to thousands of years. And we are bred to think a certain way by culture and society and just civilizations for countless years. And it's hard to make your own sort of decisions without being informed. And we're force-fed information. And it's ridiculous. Truly, I would ridicule it. The amount of information, and probably the information that even I take. But that's just me. I actually don't listen to a lot of news. I try to keep myself not uninformed, but just sort of unaware of the nonsense. And maybe that's wrong, but I tend to live life sort of day to day and how I see the day. You know, I don't wake up and read the newspaper or look at the news and think, oh, what a... It influences your day. Once upon a time, I worked in a grocery store in a big city. It's kind of a bourgeois kind of a store. You know, fancy wines and cheeses and things from other cultures, and you know, there was a meat market and fish market, and of course the charcuterie and cheese. Anyway, so I was a cashier there for a bit. A lovely place, but honestly, it I mean, again, I was the same person who didn't read the news. I didn't really know what was going on in popular politics or culture, and it was one of those things where the politics, you know, that day everyone woke up and they saw the news and there was something super important, and everyone was very angry about it. Everyone was just so upset, and I didn't know. I was just bussing to work. And I would just, you know, listen to my music, having a good time, enjoying myself. And I would go to work and just everyone is just in a foul mood. And I seemed to have been the only one outside of it. But that's, again, just my own perspective. I'm upset by the things that affect my life, and maybe that's selfish of me. I have a lot to say on this topic. This was sprawling. That's That's it.